Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum class. I am Bakhtawar Ali and I welcome you all in Pakistan Studies compulsory course. Today I will present a new topic in front of you by engaging you in this topic, and we will talk about energy crisis of Islamic State of Pakistan. In this lecture, we will discuss introduction and we will talk about the reason of energy crisis. Then we will also highlight the different effects in the context of energy crisis, and we will conclude this lecture by saying that role of ruling class in the energy crisis. So let's have a look on the energy crisis of Islamic State of Pakistan. Energy crisis is an issue which is evolving after a passage of time and prevailing in the society after a passage of time. If we talk about the resources which we had been given right after the independence of Pakistan, we can say that state which was newly emerged on the surface of earth, we can say that that particular state was not actually enjoying the full length rules and regulation and rights. So in this context, we can say that state is unable to get proper structure, and state was unable to get the proper state apparatus. So when we are discussing this concept, and we can say that state is unable to provide the different rules and regulation and rights, but after a gradual process, we can agreed upon an agenda which shows that individuals who are associated with the concept of state may adopt some policy, and that particular policy is issued by the state officials, and through that particular policy they can step by step involve themselves into the development of state. Then they can establish different means, and through that they can be able to enjoy the rights. So that is a particular thing which we can discuss under in the light of establishing a new state. There were different issues prevailing in the society and state when that state was emerged as a new state, and after a passage of time, there were different policies in the context of developing the state apparatus and depending upon the state natural resources. So considering these elements, we can say that energy crisis is a gradual issue, and we cannot be sure about that thing that we whenever we just woke up in the morning and we faced that our whole state went into the dark, and we are unable to enjoy the current facilities. So that is not the thing which is associated with our state. We can say that the destabilization is a key element in this context. We can say that state who is actually enjoying the full length of natural resources, but there are different flaws in the implementation of policies, and there are also chances that whenever the state structure is in the position and state machinery is concerned, then there are chances that state machinery is not working properly. So these are the gradual issues which leads towards the major issue in the society. And we can also say that state which is depending upon the natural resources somehow neglect the importance of artificial resources, and state who is which is depending upon the capacity of workload on the natural institution or on the national institution actually. And whenever we are focusing upon this element, we cannot be sure about the implementation of proper policies or implementation of rules and regulation. Then we can say that that machinery is not working according to the current needs. So dependency on natural resources, dependency on only ruling class, dependency upon on external factors, we actually fell into the energy crisis after a passage of time. And then we can say that energy crisis, whenever appeared on the screen of our state machinery, we can say that state as a natural institution, or state is an institution which is actually focusing upon the development of the community member. And there are chances that policies established by the legislative branch of the state, but there are different flaws in the implementation of policies, and the people who are associated with the government machinery, and they are not actually focusing upon those ideas and policies which are related to the development. So whenever collectively institutions are not working according to the set rule or according to the code of conduct, then there are chances that you will face different flaws, different issues which are gradually emerging, and you are trying to neglect those issues, and you are paying attention towards other maybe unimportant issues. Then definitely there are chances that after a passage of time, your machinery is losing the strength, and your machinery is losing the capacity of fulfilling your day-to-day needs. So then we can also say that there is a chance to observe the imbalance in the demand and supply chain, and we can say that we are unable to depend upon the utilization of resources in this regard. So that is an important element when we can say that we are unable to fulfill the needs of the community member, we are unable to fulfill the requirements of the community member. So in this regard, we can say that the state is not fulfilling the needs of community member, and state is not providing the proper rights to the community member. So we must focus upon those ideologies, those thoughts, those policies which may lead the state towards the development. And we can only get that particular we can only achieve that particular goal or objective by adopting the methodology towards the infrastructural importance. So state depends upon the utilization of resources in this regard, or state which depends upon the infrastructure support is actually related only to the platform or the needs which can provide us the information about the importance of the infrastructural things. So coming towards another important thing in this regard is the reason of energy crisis, and in this context we can highlight different points which are after a gradual process leading towards the decline in the context of energy, or you can say that there are chances that on the basis of proper execution of plan, we fell into the energy crisis. In this context, the first one is circular debt. And whenever we are discussing the concept of circular debt, then we are actually highlighting those issues which are related to the ideology of the state, and that particular ideology is not focusing upon the implementation and provision of different goals and objectivities. So circular debt is playing an important role in the energy crisis. Why? Because circular debt had been considered as the main reason behind the energy crisis in the Pakistan. The government institution and departments do not pay the utility bills and cost of consuming electricity in time, which has sapped the profit margin. So when you are using the resources, when you are using the institution of the state or platform, then definitely you are not focusing upon those institution, when you are not focusing upon those methodologies which are related to the consumption of electricity. You are actually using the means of the state, you are using the institution, you are using the different facilities of the state, but in the reply of that particular thing, you are not actually paying the things, and you are not paying the bills. So whenever you are not paying the bill, you are creating the imbalance in the resources of the society, you are creating the imbalance in the different issues. So whenever you are creating this thing, then definitely you won't be able to achieve the that targets, you won't be able to achieve the specific policies. So that is the actually the major cause behind the energy crisis, and it is the need of the current time that you must focus upon the paying the bill in time. Because if you are not financing the institution, how can institution, or how can that particular institution is able to fulfill their basic needs, and how can that institution can play the role in the betterment of the state? Then coming towards another important thing in the context of energy crisis, and that is international oil prices. International oil prices are also creating the imbalance in the society. Whenever you are part of this thing, then we can say that state is actually focusing upon the traditional way of establishing the energy resources, and state is depending upon those machinery which is regulated through the oil, and the state is unable to change this methodology. Whenever state is unable to change this element, then definitely they are consuming the oil, and oil is actually consuming to generate the electricity. And after a passage of time, and you can say that it is the need of the international companies or market that they are focusing upon the increasing, they are actually increasing the oil prices. So internationally we are depending upon those prices which are not creating the balance in our consumption and expenditure. So that is why we are unable to create the balance in this context, and we are also actually not shifting the resources, or we are unable to shift on the gas resources. That is why we are unable to meet the challenges of the in the context of energy. Then another important thing is the provincial prejudice. Provincial prejudice is also creating a sense of frustration among the community members of the society. Why? Because through the 20th amendment, although we talked about the autonomy of the provinces, but on the other hand we are creating the sense of superiority, or the sense of supremacy in this regard. So when we are installing this ideology and creating this ideology actually among the community member, then definitely we are not focusing upon the production projects. And people who are associated, or people who are living in different provinces, somehow they are creating hurdles in the creation of different projects in this regard. So when state is not creating different projects, then definitely state is not fulfilling the demand of the current time, and we are actually in the victim of the energy crisis. Then coming towards another important reason is water shortage, which is also again another important element in this regard. When water is short, and if that issue is concerned, in Pakistan we don't actually do not store mostly water, and it fails to into the sea, and actually lead actually it falls into the sea without any utilization. So when you are not using the water as a raw material for the productive approach, or for the sake of productivity of electricity, then definitely you are depending upon the outdated resources, and you are depending upon those those methodologies actually which are outdated, and you are unable to use this natural resource for the sake of improving or eliminating this concept. Then you can say that the water shortage is also an important element which is creating which is actually increasing the this issue. And this water remains unused for the purpose of electricity generation and irrigation, because it is falling into the sea, and you are unable to utilize this water. And that water is not on the basis of rainfall, but that water is also on the basis of glaciers and melting glaciers. So in this context we can say that actually energy crisis are increasing day by day because we are not depending upon the natural resources. Then coming towards the another important reason, that is transmission losses. We are still depending upon those electricity lines which had been installed in the colonial period, and whenever we are focusing upon these methodologies and resources, then definitely we are unable to reach the consumer demand. And though electricity is produced, but it is not reaching to the consumer as much as it should be provided, then the basic reason behind this is the transmission losses, and which result into the wastage and incomplete supply of electricity. Then another important reason behind the energy crisis is the power wastage. The power wastage is also straying a glooming picture of the energy crisis. In the most houses, the electric units remain at on mode. In this way, we utilize electricity without its purposes. So this wastage depends the issue more. Then we can actually say that we are not responsible in this regard. We are also playing a part in the energy crisis, and energy crisis cannot be eliminated whenever we are not changing our approach towards the national issues. So when we are when we are showing our responsible approach, then we can say that people who are using the electricity as a facility, then definitely they are very conscious. If they change their narrative, then definitely they must be conscious in the usage of electricity and electricity resources. And whenever the people are associated with such thing, then definitely they will change their narrative, they will change their ideology, they will change their attitude, and their attitude and their narrative will minimize the energy crisis or the. And definitely people who are using the energy resources for the betterment, then definitely there are chances that we can overcome on that particular issue. Then coming towards another important thing in this regard is theft of electricity power, and that issue is actually increasing day by day because in Pakistan the electricity is produced but it is utilized illegally. People who are using illegal means to run their houses, or to run their different units related to the business or any factories or any other thing, then we can say that people are responsible in the case of an energy crisis. And government in this context is actually not playing its part, and we are responsible for that particular issue. And the employees of the power generation companies are also given the free electricity. So this such type of aptitudes are actually creating different flaws in the implementation of proper resources. So whenever we are depending upon the electric power, we must eliminate such things. And people who are living in the rural areas, people who are living in some of metropolitan city, and they are thinking that now we are not in the approach of regulatory bodies, then they change their behavior, and they actually start installing those devices which are illegal, which are actually illegal in the state apparatus. And these devices are actually somehow slowing down the meters or using the chains for the connectivity of electricity. So whenever you are using these things, then definitely you are not using the resources for positive purposes, and definitely you are creating a burden on the smooth flow of electricity. So there are chances that you are snatching the rights of other community members, and the water and power regulatory body is unable to meet the supply of other community members who actually need the electricity. And whenever you are doing this thing, then definitely you are creating an imbalance in the smooth structure of the electricity. So you must focus upon those you must focus upon the legal mean of this supply chain. And whenever you are using this approach, then definitely you are paying the bills in time, and you are also trying to regulate such structure in a smooth manner. Then coming towards another important thing and issue, which is actually the cause behind the energy crisis, and that is accelerating demands. With the passage of time, accelerating demand of power is enhancing in Pakistan. This accelerating demand will increase manifold in order to fulfill the requirements of household, agricultural firms, corporation, and industrial sector. Actually, we are not consuming the electricity only for the households. We are actually also fulfilling the demand of agriculture sector. We are also trying to fulfill the demands of industrial sector. So whenever we are adopting this approach, then definitely there are chances that we have to improvise the policies in this regard. We have to implement new dimension of the provision of electricity. So when we are trying to fulfill the demands of the community members, or we are trying to provide them electricity in a better way, then we must focus upon this concept that agriculture and industrial sector must focus upon a proper mechanism so that they can use the maximum power and they can use the maximum electricity for the growth of the resources, for the fulfillment of the basic needs. So whenever they are depending upon the accelerating demand, then definitely they are trying to fix the issues. So we can say that energy crisis can be eliminated if we are unable to draw a chart in this context, and we are able to categorize the agricultural and industrial sector in this regard. Then definitely we would be able to fulfill the demands of the community members and industrial and agriculture sector. Then coming towards the strong effects of energy crisis on the society, initial hand, when we are unable to fulfill the demands of the current setup, then definitely we are unable to achieve the goals. We are unable to strengthen our community member. We are unable to strengthen the power supply, and we are creating the sense of distrust among the community members. Why? Because they will lose the trust on their institutions and the society and the people who are associated with these things. Then definitely they won't be able to achieve the existence of status of existence of state. They will see that we are not regulated by a proper authority. We are unable to achieve the goals, and we are unable to achieve the attention of the society. Then definitely they won't be able to understand the importance of state machinery. So whenever we are talking about the distrust, then definitely we must focus upon, we cannot neglect that idea that after a passage of time there are chances that people who are associated, people actually who are facing such issue may adopt the deviant behavior, or they may launch a revolt. So that revolt somehow after a passage of time lead toward the non-cooperative attitude, and people will adopt the strategy that when we are unable to achieve the specific goal, then how can we say that state is providing us the better future, state is providing us the provision, state is providing us the rights. So whenever we are in this mode, then definitely we can say that energy crisis is leaving an impact on the different community members, and people who are unable to achieve the specific goals, then definitely they won't be able to understand the existence of state, and they will definitely try to leave the institution of the state. And then we can say that energy crises are also emotionally exploiting the community members. people who are associated with different roles, people who are associated with society, people who are associated with the business, and they are actually running the firms and institutions, then there are chances that people will not be able to attain specific goals, and they will not be able to achieve the specific mindset. And whenever you have been allocated some task to fulfill and you are unable to meet the deadlines, then definitely you are then definitely you are in the shape of in the sense of inferiority complex, and you are considering yourself as a useless because state is not paying attention towards you, and you are on the other hand paying the taxes of the taxes to the society and the state. And whenever you are doing this thing, then definitely you will not adopt those strategies which are related to the society and the apparatus of the society. And in this regard, definitely you will try to avoid the society, state, and structure of the state. And after a passage of time, there are chances that you won't adopt those policies which are related to the emotional thing. And when you are considering this idea that state is emotionally exploiting you, then after a passage of time, there are chances that people avoid to pay the taxes, and they will say that when we are not getting proper rights, when we are not getting facilities, then why should we pay the taxes? And this sort of activity will lead them toward the non-submissive behavior, and people will try to migrate and try to leave that particular place because they are not considering that institution for the institution as a fit for the fulfillment of their rights. So that is the element which is leading them towards the towards launching a revolt movement against the existence of state. Then coming towards the role of ruling class, we can say that the purpose of ruling class is to regulate the structure of the society and the structure of state. And in this context, we can say that the organization of the state can only be depending upon the organization of the ruling class, which actually is the elected class, and they actually start the institution of the state on the basis of organizing the society, organizing the culture, organizing the state apparatus. So when they are facing some issues, they must reorganize them, they must reboost the culture so that they can establish or they can eliminate the flaws in the implementation of policy or implementation of the rules and regulation. And they must adopt the strict policy for the electricity theft, because we can see that when you are governing the smooth structure of state, or whenever and through that particular platform, you are trying to provide the equal opportunity for the all community member to nourish their capabilities to get the proper rights. So whenever you are adopting this methodology, then definitely you will adopt a strict policy for the energy theft. And whenever you are adopting this policy, then definitely you are focusing upon that community members who are associated with such narrative, community members who are adopting such policy must be eliminated, and there must be a proper law making in this context, so that such culprits can be dealt with the strict hands. And state apparatus is a very important element in this regard, and we must focus upon that. State apparatus is a key element which provide the individuals to get benefited through that particular channel, and state apparatus actually provide them opportunity to get more benefit from that particular thing. So in this regard, we can say that state and society collectively play an important role in the development of the state. But ruling class is an organized class, and ruling class must focus upon establishing those policies which are related to the individual's development. And another important element in this regard cannot be neglected is that state is a natural institution. Whenever we are admitting this fact that state is a natural institution, then definitely there are natural resources which are in the shape of mountains, in the shape of natural regions, forest, or there are different shapes of mountains which are actually supporting the natural existence of dams, and the state is actually also having the natural resources in the shape of rainfall, a strong system of rainfall, and the melting snow and melting glaciers. So there are chances that when we are depending upon the natural resources, and the ruling class in this regard must show their involvement in this regard, and whenever they are involved to convince the community members and to depend upon the natural resources, then definitely there are chances that we can eliminate or we can change the narrative of the community member in the context of energy crisis, when we are convincing them towards the dependency on the natural resources. At the end, we can also say that the ruling class must establish those policies which are related to the paying utility bills, because if the ruling class or ruling elite convince the community members and provide them proper subsidy in the utility bills, and also providing them the opportunity to in the shape of provision of fundamental rights, then definitely people will adopt those policies which are related to the paying the utility bills in time. And it is also necessary to convince the government institution that they must pay the bills in time, because all the institutions which are working which are working as a state apparatus or state institution, they must set examples for the general masses, so that they can pay the utility bills in time. So that is the first phase of actually the energy crisis, which is clearly depicting that people are somehow responsible, somehow government is responsible, but we are agree upon a hypothesis or an idea that the energy crisis are a gradual step, and we cannot actually say that we face this we are facing these issues as an immediate effect, but that is the issue which appeared after a passage of time. So we can eliminate these issues by paying heed or by paying proper attention to these issues. So if you feel any confusion or difficulty in this to understand this topic, you can ask me through WhatsApp or Gmail. So till next lecture, take good care of yourself. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.